Kerrie and
LoloTheCeo,
and this is You Can Have It All.
So today's topic, traveling.
Yes.
We have been just about every place in the world. Well, okay, not every place, but close enough.
We're gonna get there.
Close enough. So go ahead, grab your pen, grab your paper, take some notes, because we're gonna tell you how to travel. So tell me about your first memory traveling.
So every summer, my family and I, we always took a summer trip. So once a year, we was on the road going somewhere. And so one of my favorite memories is going to Washington D.C. pre-Trump. Okay, let's get that right. And being able to see the White House, the Washington Monument, almost going to Howard University. And so, because my sister was really into that, so it was amazing to even eat the hot dogs from a hot dog stand, because we didn't have that in Texas, or at least where I was from, in the small town of Kerrie, Texas. But it was pretty cool to go to DC and just experience it.
Okay.
What about you?
I would probably have to say going to Schlitterbahn, and it was between the ages of 3 and 5. So every summer we would go to Schlitterbahn as a family, and we have tons of pictures of us just hanging out. We even had some church people go with us as well, but it was just a huge thing. And I guess I just really enjoyed being on the go and experiencing something different, something new. Loved being in the water, going down the slides. You couldn't tell me that I was trying to go down the big people slides, and they were like, she doesn't meet the height requirement, so it was just kind of oh man. Tell me about your favorite national, aka in the States, and international, aka out of the States, trip.
Ooh, I would definitely say national, in-state would be New York.
Oh, I have yet to go to New York. I've been everywhere else but New York.
Yes, and so as an educator, there's trips you can take because there's professional development somewhere else. So there was this one that was in New York. My principal said, cool, let's get this together. She came and a couple other people. And so once the trainings were over, your girl was out and about. So I got on the little bus, the double-decker bus, and I was all throughout New York. It was so amazing because, as kids, you dream about going to the big city of New York. And you're like, man, I really want to do this. So I was like a kid in a candy shop on that double-decker bus. I was looking at everything, checking it out. It was the most amazing trip I've been on in state. Now, internationally, aka out of state, it's definitely been Paris, London, and Brussels, Belgium. So playing basketball, we were able to go on these, not everybody was able to go on these international trips where you could play basketball, but then you could sightsee. So I went to Paris. That was the very first place. And then a couple days later, we got on a train, went to London, and then Brussels, Belgium. And it was, man, going out of the country was something I had never experienced. And then going by myself and just meeting different people that played basketball, it was absolutely amazing. And then the people we played against, they were very friendly, nice. We got to hang out with them, but it was so amazing to see a different country, to eat their food, and just to really, really
embrace that culture.
It was awesome. Awesome. But
totally agree.
London was my favorite place. Absolutely favorite place. So
that's what's up. I would have to say, for me, my favorite national, aka in the States, would be the first time I went to California. It was a road trip with East Side Story. Okay. It was an after-school program here in Texas, and we were on charter buses, and we hit the 4 states before we got to California, then came on back in. So that was pretty cool. My first trip kind of by myself or without my parents, but I went with some friends, which was really cool. And then my favorite international out of the States trip, it's a tie between Rome and Greece and Brazil. I really think Greece takes the cake. Okay. Because, oh my God, Greece was everything. From the water to the food to the salad dressing, y'all. The salad dressing. Oh my God. Everything was so authentic. All of the flavors. It was just beautiful. And then to see things that were in our history textbooks in real life.
Right.
Like, what? That was so crazy. So right now, I don't remember which list it was, but I have actually visited 4 of the 7 wonders of the world.
Oh yeah, you did say you did.
Yes, so I have 3 more that I'm trying to conquer before, for my ticket, my number's called. I'm trying to get there. So yes, Brazil was lit too, though. Brazil was super lit, and that was another 7 wonders of the world that I had visited. But yeah, super dope.
Well, I wish I could have talked about 2 trips, because Barbados definitely would have been on the list.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
That would have been on the list.
Talk about it.
Definitely, that was another trip I was able to take due to basketball. It was another place, so we went, and I met some amazing people from all over the United States, and we played together. But man, the music, the food, the people, the water, my God.
The water, y'all.
Beautiful.
I don't know if you just travel for the water, but you should definitely start looking at photos of where you're going to travel and look at the water. Y'all, just looking at it takes you to a different place because it's so beautiful. It's so serene. Like, you can see the waves coming in. Like, TVs and movies and, all that other stuff doesn't know justice at all.
You got to see it for yourself.
You got to see it with a clear eye view. Get out and go see some water.
Absolutely.
Hashtag I see water. Let's go. Tag us in your next post.
So, Lolo, how important is it to travel with family?
I think it's very important just to create those memories. Because, anything could happen with photos, or if you back them up to the cloud or the drive or whatever the case may be, something may crash. You may catch a flood or a fire, lose everything. Anything could happen. So creating those physical memories, you never know what can spark an interest in a child at a young age, So if you need to make it a tradition, even if it's just like once a month or just a weekend, like, go. Figure out the money and stuff later. Go. The experience or the opportunity may not come again. And that's always been my biggest thing. My mom was like, I don't know when you're going to get this opportunity again. I don't know if I'm going to have the funds to send you. So let's go. What we need to do. And a lot of times parents will surprise you. They will shock you and be like, oh yeah, sure, you could go. And you like, what? Who is this person? No, this is not the same person that told me I wasn't going nowhere until my room was clean. So don't ever knock an opportunity because of how you think your parents or your guardians are going to react. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So what's your take on it? How do you feel about traveling with family?
Just growing up, and that was like a tradition that started well before my mom, right?
Oh, nice.
So they were able to go on family vacations, and then it's just like it's a tradition that we have. So every summer I just knew, I didn't know exactly where we would be going, but I knew when school ended, there was a trip coming. And to be able to do that with my family, it helped with our bonds. It helped us to see the world, and it triggered something within me. And I'm like, I can't go a year without traveling somewhere. Now, COVID did hit. However, my husband and I, we still took a trip. We went to Cabo, Mexico, and we had a blast, right? And we're good.
I got to go, y'all.
They were safer than we were. And so
I hear that a lot, like overseas is doing what they're supposed to do, and we just can't get it together here. But that's neither here nor there.
But taking a trip every single year, once or twice a year, that's a must for me. Like, I feel if I don't take a trip somewhere, I'm missing out. I'm not doing what I need to do. So I need to make sure my money is right, and I need to make sure I have a plane ticket somewhere, or we got a room card so we can go wherever we want to go. So traveling with family is ideal. Like, you need to do it. If you've never taken a family trip, start a tradition this year. Don't let another year go by. You're thinking about, my finances. Save, put a little bit aside each and every month, and make sure you take a trip. I don't care where it is. If it's 45 minutes away, if it's an hour, if it's miles away, Go do it. Start that tradition in your family. So we want to leave you with some advice when you're planning on traveling out of the country or in the country. And so my piece of advice would definitely be safe. Travel with someone you love and you care for, so that you can always make sure you're protected and you have that buddy. And the next thing would be, if you have a family or you're building a family, start a tradition of traveling at least once or twice a year. Definitely once, but if you can afford to do twice, do that. If you can afford to do more, hey, by all means possible, do it. But just make sure you establish that tradition. What about you, Lola?
I would say figure out the rest later. If you see it and you want to go, book it and go. Don't worry about, oh, I got to check and see if this is in the account, that is in the account, this is paid up, that's paid up. Because that opportunity, again, may not come back around. And you have to take advantage of every opportunity that is presented to you at that time. You can figure out your flights. You can figure out your hotel. Uber is worldwide, so you can catch an Uber or Lyft, whatever you prefer. Ride sharing, all that stuff. So there are things in place for you to be successful, so to say, in this realm of traveling. And like Dr. Kerrie said, like, travel, y'all. Go. Create these memories for your kids. Take plenty of pictures. They may not physically remember because they're so young, but at least they'll have pictures to reflect on and talk about these things, talk about these experiences. When you're at your family gatherings, or if you're on the phone, hey, remember when, it's always good to kind of rehash and talk about, what has happened, what has transpired. Like, even this today, just talking about it, it's like, okay, now I need to get on Instagram and find the affordable websites. And
my birthday is coming up.
Oh, here we go.
My birthday is coming up.
Here we go. Can't have it be great. No, but yes, like Instagram, there are plenty of like affordable flights and hotel pages. We'll drop them down in the description box for you guys to follow as well. Just go and figure out the rest later.
It's important to travel with people you want to be around. Don't go with somebody you don't care about, you don't like, because
ain't nobody got time for that.
Just go do it. Don't go broke. Don't go broke doing it. She's not saying go broke. She's just saying don't miss the opportunity, because life is short and you don't want to say, dang, I really wish I would have went, or wait till you retire, because that day might not ever come. Right. So go, enjoy life, travel the world, and then let us know the places that you've been to. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to
You Can Have It All.
See y'all later. Bye. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with anyone that needs to be motivated, inspired to believe in themselves.
Remember, protect your space, protect your energy, speak your peace, and move on. We'll see you next time.